Hey, we are
The Janes,
and you're watching Beats and
Booze.
Maybe
Did you say
just
booze or
say-
boobs?
Just say it sounds like boobs.
Yeah, it did sound like fun.
Beats and boobs.
All right, that was Slow It Down, a new single by The Janes, and now we are joined by all four of these lovely ladies. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Do you practice like doing everything in unison all the time?
Before we came here, we're like, what's
Well, all right. So for the first time in probably a while,
We're gonna take a
unbeknownst
shot.
to the listeners, we're actually going to do some shots.
Yes.
So cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you for having us.
Not a sponsor.
Whoa, so good.
Oh, that was really good, actually.
Did you
See?
water those down?
Oh my god, it's still as horrendous as I remember. Oh my god.
When you've drank it as much as we have, it's a little.
Yeah, I blacked out plenty of times on that.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
So
That's nice. It tastes like ice
All right, so let's do it. Yeah, basically. Let's do introductions real quick, just so the listeners can match a name to the voice. So you want to start over here?
I'm Jamie.
I'm Jira.
I'm Kelly.
I'm Taylor.
and everyone else is jealous.
All right, Flips. All right, so let's kind of just bring it back. What are all your like musical backgrounds? Are you just singers? Do we all play instruments?
We're all different.
Yeah, it's all a little bit different. I play a little bit guitar.
Okay.
I actually grew up listening to country music, so that kind of influenced me to pick up the guitar and learn that. So,
Very cool.
yeah.
I play a little bit of piano, but whenever we perform, we sing and dance.
Right.
So it's like when we rehearse and stuff,
Mhm.
we'll like whip out an instrument
Right.
or do a cappella and stuff like that. But I grew up on Aretha Franklin, Etta James, Stevie Wonder.
Mm-hmm. The classics, the throwbacks.
Mhm.
Okay.
I actually grew up dancing and just like singing in the shower a little bit, but
That works.
yeah. So I
She's a dope ballerina.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
crazy
Really?
point.
Yeah,
like,
she's definitely
very good.
downplaying it right now.
I don't know how they do the toes thing. I don't know.
It looks
That's
really painful.
yeah. I can't imagine it.
it's really not as hard as you would think.
Really?
Yeah. Once you're up there, you're up there. You're just like doing the damn thing.
There's no way that's fun.
Yeah,
Not a
right?
shot. I don't know. That's too much.
Yeah.
I grew up on Amy Winehouse, like Lauryn Hill. I like all like the millennial stuff too, like all that hood stuff.
Yeah.
So you get a little ratchet.
Yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So how did all?
We were waiting for our Via, which left us because we were
We're
way too
late.
late. But we're all on the street. And we don't even notice. And we're looking at each other. We're like, yeah. Just doing
Just, like,
the
all
weirdest
that.
shit. And this lady was crossing the street and just
She's
stares
just
at the
like,
four of us.
stared at
She's probably like these damn kids.
Kids.
Like, what happened?
What happened to everyone?
I'm sure they
don't
did
even
plenty
know
of
what we're
weird
saying.
stuff
Right.
back in
Yeah,
their
no,
day.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just like noises that come out.
So how did you guys meet as a group?
We were put together.
Yeah.
We've been together for like 4 years.
Up on 4 years now.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, it's been a crazy.
It's been a wild
journey.
ride.
Any interesting fights?
Always.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we are sisters. We're all so different from each other.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm definitely like the oldest sister. We have like the brother in the family, the little sister,
Yeah.
but you know,
Our fights are always about like really stupid things.
Mhm.
That's what
like
makes
what
them
to
kind
buy
of
at the
funny,
grocery
like,
store and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
like what restaurant
Why'd you
to
get
go
50
to.
million waffles, Jira?
Yeah.
Fights in LA.
No, literally.
we
they'll
don't
be-
need waffles or cinnamon rolls, Jira.
Oh my god, yeah. So we made Taylor and Jira go grocery shopppping one of the times that we were in LA, and
mistake.
we were trying to be like
Healthy.
Healthy.
Exactly. They
We
come
got the
back
good
with
shit.
boxes of freaking waffles,
Cinnamon rolls.
ice
Ice cream.
cream.
We get
See,
the
I'd
Venmo
be down for
requests.
this.
That's amazing. Yeah.
No,
This food run sounds great.
No, they're
too
ramen
much.
and ramen noodles.
And yeah, we lived off
Seriously.
every
We have
night.
very different palates.
Yeah, we
too,
do.
So.
We compromise though.
Yeah.
On
Ramen meat.
everything.
Yeah, ramen meats in the middle.
Who's the messy one?
Not me.
Jira.
I was gonna say
Where's my Cheetos?
Yeah.
All you would hear when we so just to give a little background, we literally just spent like a whole month in LA together.
Uh-huh.
Living in the same house, under the same roof, in 2 bedrooms.
Yeah.
Wow.
One
So we're sharing
bathroom.
beds. Yeah, one
Sounds like a
bathroom.
reality show right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Yeah.
could have been. It definitely could have been.
Legit was.
But Jira, like, there was sentences that we heard every single day. One of them was, "Guys, where's my leopard slippers?" It's like, we would lose everything.
Where's
It would be-
slippers?
Yeah.
I just can't keep track sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm definitely mommy's girl. Like I'm an only child, so
Yeah.
like, my
Okay.
mom is like,
She packed for her.
So you're the
She
one
packed for
that'll
me.
be like in LA, but call your mom to ask her where your slippers are.
Exactly.
Yeah, got
She's
it.
like, Jira,
I
check
really
under the
hate to
bed.
admit it, but yeah, I hate it so much. But it's
It's
just
a luxury.
it's just what it is.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
So who takes the longest to get ready?
Taylor in the shower.
Oh, it's
Oh yeah.
no,
Taylor's
but I'm
showers
so-
are so long.
So long. They are.
And she locks the door and there's one bathroom and we're all like,
Hello.
Like,
I'm putting in my
I'm quick getting
conditioner.
ready,
you're quick
though.
getting ready.
Yeah.
Who? I feel like we're all really quick at getting ready.
We are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
We're
not
used
bad.
to
Well, that's
like
good.
just
That's a
having to
talent.
go
It's
and
a talent, yeah.
yeah.
I would always get mad at Jira, like for being like so long to get ready.
Yeah.
I would have to wait an extra like 20 minutes.
She's a lot quicker than me.
Yeah.
You're fast.
But I am fast.
Yeah. I would say we're all pretty.
When we have to be, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, when you got places to go, that's good.
Exactly.
All right, so the name though, how did we come about the name, the Janes?
The Janes. It's something that everybody can connect with, and our fans are the Janes too. So it's like you're a
Interesting.
Jane, we're a Jane, and
Okay.
we just kind of want to be like with our fans that like they're exactly the same as us,
Uh-huh.
on the same level, and we can hang out together and all that stuff.
Well, that's pretty cool.
It's a little vintage sounding.
Yeah, a little throwback.
Yeah,
True.
it does. You guys sound like a old punk band or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, kind of what you guys got put together, but what was kind of like the driving force? Like, what was the motivation? Like, let's do this. Were we wanted to be singers and dancers, or
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, for our whole lives, we were all doing our own thing before we were a group, and none of us did this type of thing before. We were never a part of a group before, and I feel like once we became a group, we noticed how amazing it is having sisters and a family to perform with, and performing live and traveling and doing all these things.
Yeah, it's
If you're
cool.
by yourself, it's like it's a little lonely life.
Yeah, it is.
So we
And
have
it-
each other.
And it's cool too because, we're all human. Like we all have our off days.
Sure.
So it's like, it's cool because when you're like a little, not
Under the
feeling
weather, yeah.
yourself,
Right.
like someone else can pick up the slack a little bit.
Yeah.
So
True.
it's like, it's cool.
that's nice. So like the covers that you guys do, how do
Yeah,
you?
they're
How do you?
all really good.
They're fantastic.
you.
Like
Yeah.
really good.
How did you guys pick like which cover to kind of like attack?
I mean, like for us, what we really like to do is take songs that are out currently
Right.
and make them sound nothing like they really are.
Yeah.
Like, we like to flip them and put a lot of '90s R&B
Right.
behind it. So it goes from like what song's really hot right now,
Uh-huh.
a lot of people listening to, and then we kind of show them like what we do to it.
Would that be
flip
kind of like your favorite genre, like '90s R&B?
For sure.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
R&B music, definitely, yeah.
Very
We
cool.
always steer that direction, no
Right.
matter how far we try and get away from it.
Yeah,
we
we
always
come back.
Comes back, yeah,
right to
definitely.
it.
That's
what is
funny.
it if love isn't? What's that quote you always
If the
say?
love isn't like 90s R&B,
Be
I
song.
don't want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word.
It's true.
Do you guys have a favorite cover that you've done?
We all have different. I think.
Mine's the middle.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
love
Mine is so
that
good.
one too.
Honestly,
Mine
me
say
too.
something.
That is.
Say
Oh,
something.
say something. Yeah, that one's really nice
I
too.
just like how we looped it, like we did harmonies, like it's like so
Mhm.
us. To me,
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, mine was the middle, and then anybody who could sing Casey and JoJo is good in
All
my
my
book.
life, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
I
one.
like
I like
Ring,
Ring.
too. I was gonna say Ring, Kehlani, not
That's
Cardi
my
B.
favorite, I think.
The video
Ring.
just came
that's
out.
definitely your
Yeah, I
favorite.
saw it.
Jira.
Yeah, I know.
I love Ring.
She's like, stop showing up. I'm like, it's
I
so
know.
good. though. Like, say something.
So for your live stuff though, like you guys are dancing, you're singing. Who comes up with the choreography? Is that like a collective thing, or one of you kind of takes the lead?
We have choreographers out in Connecticut.
okay.
They're called Double Up Dance Studio.
Shout out.
They are
All Brian Herman.
amazing, and they make us look nice.
They're day ones. They've been
Yeah.
with us like since the beginning.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah, and we
Right.
do all of our
Family.
covers. Don's here. We do our
Yeah.
covers
Yep,
with
shout out to
Don,
Don.
and he's the
Donna Clay.
and Matt, and Don's the
Shout out.
that R&B influence,
Yeah, for sure. So like as far as the covers themselves go, and even your new original stuff, who kind of comes up with the? How do you guys decide on the arrangement? Who's taking what parts? Who's singing what like harmonies?
Depends. They're all different.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like we've honestly become so used to like each other's voices. So
Uh-huh.
when we're kind of creating a song, well, first of all, writing them, it kind of just comes really from what we're going through in life.
Right.
But who goes on what part? We're so used to each other's voices, so now we kind of hear it We're honestly
Yeah.
are usually all on the same page with who should sing what,
Yeah.
and then just building the harmonies as we go.
That's awesome.
It's got to make life so much easier.
No,
Yeah.
it really does.
Yeah.
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 It never feels like it's really a battle for who to sing what.
Our voices are completely opposite too.
Yeah.
So we know like depending on what vibe we want it to sound like,
Right.
we're like, oh, it's definitely gonna be Taylor. It's
Yeah.
obviously gonna be Jira.
100%,
So
yeah.
we know what
Mhm.
type of feel we want on it.
All right. So I'm hearing a couple different accents. Are
Yeah.
Really?
you? Where's everybody from?
That's interesting.
I'm from Long
Yeah.
Island.
Yeah.
Long Island.
Long Island.
Yeah.
I'm from Connecticut.
I'm from Long Island too.
From Boston. But I
Okay.
live in Manhattan.
I'm from
Yeah.
Boston.
Do I have an accent?
It's very slight.
Yeah.
It's
Some
not
words.
much, but
Yeah.
I mean, we get a lot of different people in and out, so
Right.
we're
Where
kind
are you
of.
guys from?
I'm from New Jersey. He's from Staten
Good
Island.
old Staten Island, yeah.
SI.
Island.
Unfortunately.
But now you're Jersey, right?
Yes.
That's right.
So weird looking at a Jersey license.
You're on the right
Jersey
side of the river
gang.
now.
Nah. Yeah.
So you guys are back in New York now. Do you live
Yeah,
in New York?
back.
Do you all have like a house together here, or are we back to our?
Yeah, we
Oh,
wish. That
I
would
think
make
it's gonna
everything
happen,
so much
though.
easier.
Now,
so much easier.
Yeah.
now that we know we
hopefully
can
soon.
live together
Right.
in
Yeah.
like peace and harmony, we're like,
Well, that's
maybe we
good.
should do
Yeah.
it here,
Yeah.
too.
It was so much fun. Like
It's
it
great,
Was
yeah.
So
It was good.
much fun. The shit that we would do. It was like
Yeah.
I wish we
Okay.
had like a secret camera that we didn't know about that was just filming our house the whole time.
I
We
feel
had
like this
some
really does
weird
need to be a reality show.
It so could be.
Yeah.
We had a
Really good.
helicopter circling our house for like an hour.
Yeah,
with a
Why?
spotlight.
yeah.
There's an armed robber, like
You're
apparently like
Wait,
in our
where in
building.
LA?
What?
In our neighborhood.
like
Where in
a
LA?
Right
Central
in
Hol-
right in Central
LA.
Hollywood.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so we woke
Very
up.
close
We're
to
like,
the
we're
ghetto.
talking in the room. And we see a helicopter nonstop going around, and the spotlight was literally in our windows,
Yeah,
like
we're like-
directly in our windows. And we're like, what the hell is going on? So we look out, and there's like 8 cop cars. Everything is really sketchy. But it was
Sounds safe.
Guys, you
Yeah,
missed an
we asked.
opportunity. You should have whipped out a camera and did a performance right there
I know,
with the
right?
spotlight.
We should've.
That would
We've
have
been
been
on-
so
Oh,
epic.
man.
You guys fucked up
We've been
big
on the
time.
news.
We were
like-
nervous though.
No, it was
Yeah.
actually a little. It
Yeah,
was
I mean,
should
yeah.
call
Don't go outside if there's a
911.
robber. Armed robber. Maybe stay indoors.
maybe stay. Yeah,
Right.
That's what we figured.
When I called 911, I'm like, we're living on blah blah blah, and there's a helicopter. Like, should we be
Scared?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's going
The
on?
hell?
And the guy was like, I'm sorry, ma'am, it's an ongoing investigation. We can't
can't-
tell you what's
yeah.
going on.
Whoa.
Stay away
Just
from the
lock your windows, lock your doors.
Just
Lock
make
your
sure,
windows,
just
stay away
hide,
from everything.
go in the closet.
I
That's scary.
It was
They ain't everybody out here.
but then it was fine.
So living together though, do you guys, if you had moved or will move together here, do you think you'd actually be able to get stuff done, or is it like
yeah.
just messing around all day?
It's like
No, we would.
You would think
I think
that,
we've learned our
but
balance.
no.
Right.
yeah.
We definitely have.
It's just all fun because we get along so well. So
Right.
like everything's just like fun,
Uh-huh.
you know.
Yeah.
But we're super focused and
We
like
know like work comes first. And
Yeah.
then once it's done, we're like, okay, now we can.
Now we can
yeah.
party.
So it's like everything's just like a good time.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's not. It's like
It's
cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
True, always.
Yeah,
Always.
we
Yeah.
roll
We're rolling
deep.
deep.
We roll deep.
That's it. Apparently so.
yeah.
We packed out every single day in LA.
Yeah.
It was so nice.
It
We're
was.
like, let's just keep it,
Keep it going,
yeah,
was
keep it
fun.
busy and keep the momentum.
Yeah.
flowing.
It's cool the connections you make out there because
For sure.
Well, it's
We
because
went out
everyone
there.
is
Yeah.
out there.
Right.
Like literally
Out there.
everyone is
we
out
went
there.
out there
Yeah.
with maybe like out of like the 30 days, like 10 sessions like just booked. So we were going out there just like seeing what happens. And we
Right.
literally booked like every single day just by
Yeah.
people like
Knowing
walking
people.
in and out
Yeah.
and like being
Mhm.
like, yo, let's work. And it was
Right.
cool. It's like
That's
cool
cool.
the connections you
There's a
make,
very
you know?
collaborative vibe
Yeah,
out
for
there.
Yeah.
sure. Everybody just
Yeah.
like wants to work. It's so dope.
Yeah, I
And
remember
now
we,
they want to work with us here too.
Yeah,
like
what
our
you guys
studio,
doing? Yeah,
the
it's
loft in Long Island.
Yeah.
Now they're like, when we come to New York, we'll come and
Right.
and link up with you there.
There you go.
It's nice.
because I know we were out in LA. I think it was last year before the iHeart
Yep.
Festival. One of our friends produces music too,
Yeah.
and we have a friend that has a house and he's got a studio in there,
Sweet.
and he's like, "Can I use it?" And that was it. That was the end of it. We
Right.
didn't see him for like a day.
Yeah. Well, there were a couple of calls we made just
Yeah.
of people like random friends that had studios, but that's what's cool about it, you know.
And then we threw a
Everybody's-
party at the house, and that was the end of it.
Yeah, exactly. I know it's so different now. Like you don't have to have like a crazy. A lot of the sessions were just
In a
like in people's
house.
houses.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
some of the
Super
stuff like
mellow.
yeah,
Like in
the
a
environment's
closet.
cool. Yeah, seriously though. Which is cool.
little recording booth.
Right.
Let's not call it a
Closet.
closet.
That's
It's a
awesome.
recording
Make
booth.
it work.
That's it. All right, so talk to us about East Coast. This is your new track.
East
How did it come
Coast.
about? What's the inspiration?
Came
Kelly.
about. I feel like we all.
Can't say that out loud. Can't say that out loud.
Yeah, right. So that was when we were. What was it like the second day?
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
So
the second
it was the second day we were in LA. We were all chilling with this guy Coco, who has like the most insane beats. So that
Sick.
already was like not hard to do.
Coco on
We
the
played us
beats,
some
got
stuff,
it.
and we were like, that one, the one stood out to us. And then it kind of came about just all of us were East Coast girls, so
Right.
putting us on the West Coast, like it was dope and everything. But East Coast is always going to be like our home.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of was the vibe already, and it's just about people on the East Coast that maybe think that they.
It's
have
about
like
having a
that.
side piece,
It's
basically.
basically.
So, yeah, because I feel like
There it is. There's a real story. All right,
so
talk to us.
it's like I feel like dudes.
She's the
like,
truthful one.
Yeah, there's a lot of like I got hoes in different areas.
Sure.
But there's
Yeah,
like
and
there's
guys
say it
all the time.
Yeah, like
that's
there's
the
no
thing.
female version,
Right.
you know. So we just kind of wanted to like spice it up a little bit
All
and
right.
like talk about what like girls don't talk about sometimes. And like
Yeah.
the Weeknd, SZA, like
Right.
she talks about something that's not
Literally.
really like it's
Like,
kind of
I just
like
need
frowned
to
upon, you know.
satisfy.
Yeah. So it's like
There's such a like double standard when it comes to that stuff,
exactly.
Uh huh.
and we are kind of like we're just gonna sing about it.
We're just trying
So
to do the damn thing.
yeah.
You know?
So do you guys have boys on both coasts or what?
Maybe.
Nope.
No.
I'm looking at the live feed.
No
Everybody
comment.
watching right
I
now.
swear to God, no.
coast.
All their shit's about to get blown up.
Only one coast.
All right. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, like, you were working with Coco. Did it come together quick? Was it like a?
Oh my
So
That
fast.
one was
Yeah.
so fast.
Flowed.
Yeah, it just flowed out, and it's so
Yeah.
good because like we are so good working with each other. We
Mhm.
all have such different strengths
Mhm.
in writing and just the
Right.
producing aspect of it. So it kind of like if I can't think of something, I know the girls will pick it up. If they can't think of something, vice versa. So
Very cool.
It kind of it's very collaborative. Yeah.
We've completed it in like 5 hours.
Yeah.
That's it.
Damn.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
And that was
Yeah.
it. We moved on to the next song with Coco, and we just went bang, bang,
Yeah.
Right, true.
All right. Well, let's get into it. Here's East Coast by the Janes on Beats and Booze. All right. All right. That was East Coast by the Janes here on Beats and Booze, and now we are at our favorite part of the show.
Yes.
Our previous guest,
Jonas Blue.
Blah, left a question for you, lovely ladies.
He wants to know: would you rather live in London or New York for your like permanent residence, and why?
New York.
New York.
I wish it was another place than London.
Yeah, we never
Probably
been
would've
Been
been
to
London.
London. Yeah, that's true. That's not fair. Cause
Well,
we've never
actually, you
been.
guys were just in LA, so it would be
Yeah,
LA
why don't we do
or New
that?
York.
New York all day.
Yeah.
East Coast side.
Yeah. Right.
See, I
We
always
love
say
New
that.
York.
Like, people from New York, I feel like LA is a nice place to visit,
Exactly.
but I don't think I could live there.
It's just too slow.
It's
Yeah.
slow. People are kind of just like,
It's
eh.
La La Land.
Yeah.
over
I mean, don't get me wrong. The
Really?
weather's amazing.
Exactly.
Gorgeous.
It's fun.
I get why people are happy all the time.
Well, yeah.
It's gorgeous there, but
Yeah, the
Yeah.
grind of New York is.
Although
It's a way different
Miami,
thing.
I'd move to Miami.
I'd move to Miami.
Oh, she would.
No?
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh.
I
Why?
feel like
Tell
there's
us
I was
why.
in Miami for a few years. It's cool. But
Oh.
you couldn't live there, you know.
No?
Sounds like there was a story there, but I guess
Yeah,
not.
come on. Why?
Just a lot of men.
It's super. I went to school. I went to University of Miami.
Right.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So it was amazing.
Uh-huh.
I mean, everything's also slow there too.
It's slow, and it's just super transient. Like nobody's actually like from there. And
True.
Yeah, that's
That's
like
true.
Vegas.
LA, like everybody's just there. Like everybody does the same thing.
Yeah.
And here it's like you can meet like all walks of life, all different people, and like that's super cool and exciting. In LA, everyone we met they're like, oh, we're Instagram models.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Oh my
that out
God,
there.
remember that one person we were walking out of somewhere,
Yeah,
and this guy
studio.
was like talking to us. He's like, "Wow, you guys are so pretty, whatever." He's like, "What do you guys? We're like singers, whatever. We're telling what we do." And he's like, "Oh my God, I just thought you guys were Instagram models."
Like it's
Like-
sad. That's like a
I
thing.
hated that. Like,
So
what does that
mad.
mean?
Do you see, I feel like a
I take
girl from
offense to
LA would take that as a compliment.
Probably,
A
yeah.
girl from New York would be like,
What
the fuck are you,
hell?
dude? Back the fuck off.
At that clubs are so shallow, you know.
Yeah.
It's sad.
It is sad.
hmm
Nobody was dancing.
Yeah.
Oh my
Jared's
God,
like,
no
all I
one was
want to do is
dancing.
get in the middle.
And no one was dancing.
No one was dancing.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
we'll just
it's
go home and dance in our Airbnb.
Yeah, right.
It's the four of us.
That's it. That
Make our
works.
A+.
work.
Make out of us, yeah.
Yep.
All right, so we have a couple backup questions that we thought would be interesting.
Yeah. This one.
well,
was
first, let's take a shot.
Yeah.
All right.
Cheers,
Yeah,
guys.
I might need a shot to ask these.
Cheers.
Some booze.
All right, they're going down easy. That's
All right.
that's when it gets
Bring on
dangerous.
the
I didn't take all of it.
questions.
Not so
Still-
much for you.
Still sucks.
Nope.
No.
I just made it with love. You know, a little bit of water.
Ugh.
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 We love you guys. We love you guys.
All right, so DJ Vice was on the show, and he wanted to know. He left a question. It was who was the it was the first girl who broke your heart, but obviously, first guy who broke your heart.
Put him on blast.
Wow.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
I
First guy, like, what do we have to say a name?
Oh no, you don't.
I mean, you don't have to.
If you want
but-
to tell us a story, you can. It's up to you guys.
I don't really think I've had my heart broken.
Really?
I was literally just gonna say that.
No, I swear to God.
Must
I
be
definitely
nice.
had one.
Seriously.
Just a bunch of heartbreakers over here.
I guess
You
so,
guys are
yeah.
doing all the heartbreaking.
Okay. When? High school?
No.
You know, remember that one?
I remember
my
that.
God,
I was gonna say.
Hold on, turn that mic. Let's hear this story.
Remember that one?
I remember.
Well, it hurt a little.
What happened? Tell us the story. You don't have to mention names.
Well, we were together and he cheated on me.
Son of a bitch.
What a dick.
Yeah, he
Not
cheated
cool.
on
Such an
me.
idiot.
Not
man.
cool. Yeah,
Like,
super
come on.
dumb.
And that was it. You know, my heart was broken after that. I tried to make it work because I thought, you know,
Uh-huh.
I really liked this person. And
Sure.
I thought it was a mistake, but just turned out he was shitty. You know.
That's it.
And she got over it real
And she
quick.
was
so-
right.
Well, life lesson learned, right? We
Yeah.
grow from our heartbreaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you could
it.
you could ask the next one. I'm not asking this one.
What is it?
Oh shit! What was it? I forgot.
It's the fuck.
Oh yeah. Okay. Got it. Got
Do
it.
it.
The Lucas. All right. So Lucas asked a question to us,
Yeah, he's a producer DJ too.
Yeah. and obviously we're switching it for girls. But
Yeah.
would you rather see your? Oh God! See now it's weird because
Would you rather see your boyfriend in a porno or your parents? Like, say you were watching TV
Oh my God.
and one of those popped up.
Holy.
Oh, like your current boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With not with you though. With a like a
Like,
previous.
Just in a porno, yeah.
Yeah, like you're
Just, like,
flipping through the
flipping through the-
Yeah,
channels.
flipping through the channels, yeah.
And it's either your parents come up on the screen or your boyfriend.
Probably
Yeah.
my parents.
Oh, but it's that's how psycho she is.
I agree with you. I'm right there with you.
Like,
I don't think I could do
I
it.
see
I'd have to
that.
break up with her.
Yeah, I can't.
I'd be like, bye.
I'd be like,
don't like that
parents.
question.
I mean,
know I don't
Oh.
want to see my parents.
I don't want to see my parents
would-
either.
Mine are so
cute.
They're
so in love.
They're so in love.
Like, it'd be the cutest porn ever. That's funny. Yeah, no, I don't think I could do it. I think it would have to be because I can get over that. It's like they made me. I know they did
Okay,
it.
yeah, you're right. That's actually
Right.
good.
Just one time. Yeah, it happened twice. Me
I
and my
just shut
brother.
the TV off.
That's it.
I'm just shutting the TV off.
You're just throwing it out the window.
Just shutting the TV off, yeah.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Lord.
And then we have one more too, from
Which one
Loud
we got?
Luxury. What's the last text to your ex?
Oh, that's a good one. Forgot about that one.
Hey, you up? Is that one?
No.
No.
Mine was so long ago.
Kira, you got an ex.
Yeah, G, you probably have a good one.
How recent?
Oh God.
I don't think I want to answer this question.
I don't really know mine was.
There's so many back and forth texts, honestly, and some of them are nice, some of them aren't. So, it's like I don't even know.
Here's the feisty one, so you never know what's gonna come through in a text.
Yeah, that's true.
You never know.
Okay. All right.
What about you guys?
Yeah.
What was your-
Let's turn the table.
I don't even remember.
Mine was
Stop following me on Instagram.
no. I don't know. She texted me last and then I never talked to her again. So
That was it.
that's it. No. Like
it
she
was
texted me
like
last. Like I wasn't the last person to text her.
Yeah.
So I don't
Can you be
remember what
friends
mine.
with your ex?
I was, yeah, for a
I'm
while. But it was like a
friends-
long break in between though when we broke up, and we were friends before too.
I think that's cool.
I'm friends
I
with
could never
like
do it, but
I mean,
Oh, my
now I
exes,
don't.
but
I
long.
don't even talk to her anymore, so it doesn't really make a
maybe
difference.
it's like a
But
transition.
yeah,
Yeah. I'm friends with all my exes except
but my
for one.
mom is still friends with her, so that's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They actually went to the movies together a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, so see that's weird. I said that's weird. If you guys had your ex-boyfriend and like your parents, I don't know, I guess
Our
it would be your
friends.
dad
Yeah.
or whatever, or like even your mom was like super close with them, whatever. Would it be weird after you broke up if they were still kind of in contact or like
no.
I think
I don't know.
I think it depends
I mean,
on the
like, it also
relationship.
kind of stinks when you're in a relationship. Like, you bring your families are brought together. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my mom
Right.
was more of a mom to her than her own mom.
Right.
Yeah.
So that was the whole
Exactly.
thing.
Sometimes it's not always the worst thing. I feel like.
That's hard.
I feel
Yeah.
it
Depends on the
person.
breakup,
Depends on
too.
the breakup, yeah.
True.
I feel like my most recent ex was like my only serious relationship, so I feel like that would be different. But all my other exes, I feel like it was like high school or whatever, and it
Right.
just was like,
Like, bye.
yeah, like I'd be cool. I'd be like, "What's up?
No,
How you doing?"
I feel like all my exes in high school, my mom would be like, he's so nice, and like my dad would like kind of hide that he hated him, and the moment I'd break up, my dad would be like, I always hated him. Like,
I feel
why
like
didn't you
that's
tell me?
default though. Dads are always going to hate the
Yeah.
boyfriend until probably even during marriage.
I have a good ex-boyfriend story.
Let's hear it.
Well, it wasn't really next. It was in high school, so it wasn't really real. But so I was doing this math project with these two guys, and they were my friends, and then one guy was like kind of dating.
Uh-huh.
And he dropped me off really late, and there was no service, and it was all I didn't have a cell phone. So he brought me back really late, and my dad was wearing like a white tank top, and sometimes he wears like do-rags because it's really comfortable. So he loves them.
Sure.
Amazing.
So we came to the door, and he was just so mad that he dropped me off late, and just being like a protective father, you know.
Right.
And I thought, I'm like, it went over fine. It was cool. So this kid goes back to high school, tells all the kids that my dad is like beefy and like scary and like strong and tough and like scared the shit out of him. Wears durag and to never date me because my dad's so tough like that.
Really?
Yeah. And I came to school.
Mission
I thought it went
accomplished
over
by
so
your
Fucked
dad.
up, yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
And what? Yeah.
He loved it. My dad's such a goofy sweetheart, but he loves that. He's like, you did it. And I thought it went over so well. I'm like, oh, it was good. I come to school and everyone's like, we heard about your dad.
He did that on purpose. Your dad knew
Definitely.
exactly what he was
He knew.
doing.
He knew.
All right, so
Yeah.
now it's your time to leave a question for the next guest. There's going to be one duo.
What would you name your big toe?
I love that question.
All right, what would your big toe names be?
Frank.
Ferdinand.
Skittles.
Skittles. Why Skittles?
Skittles.
I'm more curious to know why they have answers ready to go.
Oh, we were talking.
They've definitely talked about this before.
Yeah.
I like how you just like looked at it too. You're like, hey, Skittles.
She was testing out if it was good. She's like Skittles.
Uh-huh. Did it answer? It like responded back to you? All right, so big toe, and then what's your second question?
Is this like for one duo?
Yeah, yeah.
specifically?
I don't.
I mean, the big toe is fine if you guys want to just
I feel
want
like
to stay
the
with
I'm all
that.
about the big toe.
Yeah.
I like the big toe. Keep it.
Let's keep it short and toey.
Oh my gosh.
Short and toey.
Collab? Question mark?
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
We've had a lot of collab question marks on the show, for
Yeah.
sure.
We also had one DJ ask another DJ out.
Oh.
Ooh, that's cool.
It was denied though, but
Very cool. All right, ladies. So what is up for you guys in the rest of 2018 is over, but the rest of 2018, 2019.
not over. We still have a couple of months.
It's over, man. Summer's over. That's it. What's next?
Almost
Halloween,
September.
Thanksgiving,
Love
Christmas.
Halloween.
Halloween's the best. So we definitely have recorded a lot of originals that
Uh-huh.
we're so excited to finally put out.
Yeah.
So many music videos released on all the platforms and
Nice.
everything.
You guys are
Working
going
on-
singles or album? Are you gonna go for an album?
I think
Seems
we're
like
gonna do some
singles.
singles.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Right now.
And then keep popping them out too because
Yeah. we just want to release them, get them out there.
yeah.
Yeah, just
It's been a minute.
release a lot of content.
Yeah.
And just, you know,
And hopefully do a lot more shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hopefully
We
be
love-
freaking superstars.
And we want to tour with our new music too.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so that's very exciting stuff. Are you guys going to be performing, doing some like live stuff anywhere?
Yeah.
Hopefully this fall. Yeah.
Today.
Yeah, today.
Yeah, that's right. You'll be in the
Lounge.
Dunkin'
You can
Donuts
get it.
Lounge.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're doing the two songs that you played. We're gonna perform today for the first time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Looking forward
Super
to it.
exciting.
Do a little acapella to warm
Warm
y'all up.
Yeah. But hopefully this fall, yeah, we'll be doing a lot more live
Nice.
stuff.
Yeah.
What's your favorite
Euphoria.
vocal warm up?
Ooh.
Oh,
Well, it
Jamie's
depends.
like
Yeah.
the queen of them.
I was gonna say we always
Do your
you should
siren.
just do
And
it.
She's like
Siren's
the
nice.
sirens.
But we do group warm ups where we
Can you do one for us right now?
Okay.
Yeah.
Jamie, lead it.
let's do a acapella warm up. Okay. One, two. Have you ever loved somebody so much it makes you cry? Have you ever needed something so bad you can't sleep at night? Have you ever tried to find the words but they don't come out right? Have you ever? Have you ever? Have you ever? Have you ever?
God damn.
That was not a warm up. That was a full song.
That's what
That's
I do.
our
Like,
go-to. Like,
That was amazing. Can we cue the clap?
Yeah,
Do we have the clap?
No.
We don't have that. We
That's
can
gonna
add
take
that
too
in.
long.
We'll
Yeah.
put that in
our
post.
warm ups are like scary.
yeah,
They're
no,
like,
Yeah.
Those are the ones we like.
pretty ones.
Yeah.
We had a Peking Duck on the show, and they were showing us their warm ups, and they were absolutely hysterical.
Yeah.
they're-
Yeah.
they're
They're funny. Yeah, just all that kind of stuff, like loosening up your lips and all that good stuff.
Bumblebee tuna.
All right, so you guys got to go perform. So we're gonna let you guys go. I kind of hope you guys become huge. Like
I kinda hope so,
I'm
too.
a big fan of you guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys grow.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
So
Definitely cool. All right, ladies, thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah,
Best of
thanks
luck.
for having us.
Looking forward to 2019. Before we go, where can
Yes.
everybody find your stuff?
You can find us at The Jane's Life. We're everywhere on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. So at The Jane's Life, we'll follow back.
Wow.
We follow back.
We do.
That's a follow
no,
back.
We really
Wow.
do, and we stalk. It's crazy.
So if you comment on our most
Stop.
recent post
We're looking.
at KTU, we will follow you back.
Cool.
So comment at KTU.
We're watching.
We will
Getting
be
real creepy over there,
watching.
Taylor. I like it. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.